Good morning to you on this Tuesday, May the 2nd edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Well, looks like that Kill Devil Hills camera is still not updating for us, but the Beachbound Parkway cam on the right is looking good. Temperature 46 degrees there atop Beachbound, and this temperature observation is correct during the 5 o'clock hour. It is sitting at 74 degrees there in the North Carolina Outer Banks. There's a look from the Greensboro Tower camera. We are setting up for a much different type of weather day today compared to what we had out there yesterday. Much drier air, much lower humidity air, a lot more sunshine, no thunderstorms later today either. Charlotte sitting at 57 during the 5 a.m. hour. Had a really warm day yesterday over the eastern parts of the Carolinas down into much of South Carolina. Clouds and eventually rain and storms worked in from the west. These are temperatures this morning, and again, you're still in the 70s during the 5 a.m. hour near the coast, but much cooler air and drier air working in from the northwest. So here's a look back at the radar as we went through yesterday afternoon and into yesterday evening. We did indeed wind up with a pretty potent line of thunderstorms that worked through, had numerous severe thunderstorm warnings, even a tornado warning up near the Virginia border, and there are the storm reports. Those symbols you see there represent some type of wind damage, and I'll just highlight a few of the reports, and pretty much everything you see plotted there is some type of tree damage as we went through yesterday afternoon and into yesterday evening. Just one of those days where you had a pretty good bit of wind damage, and I'll kind of pan down here toward the Charlotte metro, and it's the same basic idea there too. Up in Catawba County, you had some trees down, structures damaged too around Newton. A lot of that type of wind damage scenario as we went through late yesterday and into early yesterday evening. Now, this is the radar early this morning. Showers and thunderstorms relegated to the coastal parts of North Carolina, and those are heading out to sea very quickly. And that's it. We are now done with that storm system. Notice upstream, everything very, very quiet for us this morning. So a good-looking weather setup over the next couple of days. Plenty of Tuesday sunshine. And a little bit of a breezy west and southwest wind, for instance, in the Triad today. You can see those winds out of the west and southwest, a little bit gusty at times, but overall a good-looking setup. There's our highs this afternoon. Much lower humidity, looking and feeling good. Wednesday, just ahead of our next system, still a great weather setup. Sunshine and a little warmer tomorrow than what we'll see today. And then we get out to Thursday, and here comes this next system rolling in. I think rain tries to move in by late Thursday, and certainly if not by late Thursday afternoon, then by Thursday night. Rain and a few thunderstorms begins to move on in. And rain totals here, I'll just give you a for instance. There's the GFS computer model with its 0Z run between a half and 1 inch. Higher totals here and there. And I think a lot of us could see anywhere from, say, 3/4 of an inch to maybe 1.5 inches of rain with that system late Thursday into Thursday night. So here's what we're looking at in the upper levels. This is today, but then here comes that next system. This is the European vorticity chart here. Thursday evening, that system swinging on in. And then watch this. You have a big trough in place over the weekend. This is Saturday morning, and then this is all the way out at next Thursday, still a trough. So entering a cooler pattern for sure. You look at 5,000-foot temperatures. This is the European 5,000-foot temperatures from Saturday morning. That's pretty cool stuff for May, and this is, again, all the way out to next Wednesday. So we're looking at an extended period of a little bit of below-average temperatures here, starting Friday and continuing into next week. All right, so here we go on the GFS. This is today. We're in good shape. Tomorrow, no problems. Here we go Thursday. This is Thursday afternoon's precipitation. You see the rain moving in. And as we continue into Thursday evening, that's when our heaviest period of rain likely occurs. And that's when the air mass tries to get a little bit unstable. So that's when our thunderstorm potential will work on through. And we'll just have to see if the air mass can get unstable enough to support a severe weather threat Thursday evening. That is debatable right now. Friday morning, the system departs. And then over the weekend, we're under the influence of that big upper level low I showed you. So Saturday and Sunday, probably quiet. I cannot rule out a renegade shower briefly passing through. But the bigger story is the cooler air. These are the raw GFS low temperatures Saturday morning and Sunday morning, and then finally Monday morning. So that's, again, pretty cool stuff for May. Probably a freeze in much of the Ohio Valley. Probably a freeze in the North Carolina mountains Sunday or Monday morning. And I can't even rule out some northern Piedmont spots seeing some 30s for lows either Sunday or Monday morning. of next week. How about that? All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.